G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Jawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're back in Alpha 20, back in the Clock Tower series, coming into day 39, and I'm starting to get a little bit anxious about the Horde night that is coming up. Now that we have this game set to nightmare speeds and insane difficulty, the hardest this game will get, I'm pretty anxious about how the next Horde is going to go. It's only a couple days away. I have started adding some traps to my base, but I'm going to need a lot more. So that is Sorry, base got an itchy trigger finger apparently. There's zombies to murder, but just like my shotgun, apparently I choose to murder buildings instead. But I'm gonna do a whole bunch of like base upgrades today and get it really locked down and ready for what's coming for me. However, as much as that is my plan, I also want to finally, after a lot of work and a lot of faffing about over like a week and a bit, I want to finally sort out my quest for 6,000 of each material to get my stacky goodness so I can get all that juicy XP I'm so desperate for. Coal, iron, lead, nitrate, oil, small stones, and wood. All I need is like another 300 oil shale. Clay isn't actually part of it, I've recently learned. I need like 300 oil shale and quite a lot of wood, but that's reasonably doable. Pretty sure I got a chainsaw around here somewhere. Or did I sell it, or can I make a chainsaw? Might even just make myself a chainsaw and just go get that done right quick. So the chainsaw just needs, what, 30 steel, an engine, bicycle handlebars, and motor tool parts. I should have most of that stuff kicking around. You know what? I may have enough motor tool parts to get the job done. Got 56 of the bastards. That works for me. My steel is relatively low though, because I've been spending all of my steel trying to upgrade my base. There's enough for it just there though. Thank you very much. Get a nice even 30 of you. How much else do I need? I needed 15 motor tool parts, so grab some of those as well. There we go, grab you. And it's just bicycle handlebars, easy bloody peasy. I've got my handlebars ready to go. I'm gonna quickly cancel that and just get them crafted afterwards. It's gonna take 20 seconds, but just get that one out of the way. Because then the chainsaw, I think, gonna take a full almost 2.5 minutes, which is actually a fair chunk of time. So I'll get that crafting and go and work on the base a little bit so I can come back up and grab it in a jiffy. Just need the handlebars to be done. That was all I needed out of you. Yes, it definitely was. Come on, baby. Give me those bars to put in my hands. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, that's what I can do, actually. That's what I can do. While I'm faffing about with all of this, give me all of that stuff. Don't actually need you. I wouldn't mind going and just putting in some walls and stuff down there. We have had cops vault at us a little bit, so putting in some walls to block their vision will also enable me to put in the turret for the anti-vulture stuff, because at the moment the turret I'm running down there is completely worthless. A little bit of damage around the place from various cops having a pop. How you doing, Deeds? Pat, pat, pat. Good to see you as always. Getting a little bit parched though. So what's going to be the best way to build some sort of wall, just as like a sight screen really? I don't really need it for anything else. It's alright. Didn't see anything. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. I thought my world was significantly more broken then for a second. Alright. You do you, 7 days. To make a good wall for this though, do I want to build it like against the stairs here? Or do I build it like along this wall here? I think actually building on top of this wall will actually give me more blocking on the sight lines of the zombies, so I can spread out further. And just because it's a bit closer, the angles are a bit better. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Where the shit I'm going to put that turret though? The speaker's working fine. I just need to find a new home for the turret one. I guess just chucking it in like that will probably work. I can just use the frames for the moment. I don't have to worry about it being the be all and end all just yet. Just kind of test it with the framey boys to see how it works out for me. But going along to them, like some zombies might get tickled just the wrong way and decide that that's the way they want to run, which might actually put my blade traps in danger. So maybe even like considering that wall up and around to support the blade traps on the top might be the go. Either way, I'm gonna have to put an archway over the top of my little murder area here just to strap that turret onto to kill all the vultures. But now that I've faffed about with that enough this morning, I'll put all my stuff away and see if my chainsaw's done. You can go into there. That's the wrong bloody box. That's the materials box. You can go into them. Gonna need a whole lot more wood, which I'm gonna need you for. This is going to be a good time. It's going to be a really bloody good time. Stuff you full of mods and tear down a forest. Give me all that strong-celled goodness. I like the look of this new chainsaw. It's a little bit more, well, it's definitely a lot more worn actually than the old one used to be. I'll load you up and get you ready to go. Speaking of loading things up, I need to load me up full of all the things that make me run properly. Little bit of fuel, little bit of fire, a little bit of that which I desire. Which in this case is coffees and frothies. As I'm heading out, I'll actually grab the corn seeds and the spud seeds because I do have those planters down below that at the moment are doing essentially nothing. So I may as well fill them up with some of them might help me eventually. Out that way, there's all my planter boxes. Excuse me, chainsaw, you'll be my best friend in a second. I'll handle you till the cows come home, but for now, I just need to chuck in some crops that are severely going to disappoint me in not too long. That's all good. You're loaded up and ready. My gyro is up the top. I did land it on my gyro pad. Look at me go. I was surprised myself when I'm not a dog shit pilot. I'm not gonna bother taking the like the rockbusters candy and stuff. I only need, what was it, like 300 oil shale, which I'll probably just get like an extra 1,000 or something. I've repaired my pickaxe purely for this adventure. So I'll grab a bunch of that. I'll go and cut down a full stack of 6,000 trees. Come on, baby, get up in the air this time. Up in the air this time. Up you get. Oh, that was almost decent. That was almost decent. Proud of you, Gyro boy. Look at you actually getting it up when I needed you to. You're like every character trait that I wish I had. I'm not really intending on drawing this out any more than absolutely necessary, so I'm starting out low, just looking for any, oh, there's one there, any oil shell node at all. It doesn't matter which one it is, as long as it's got liquefied pterodactyls, I am all for it. And actually, while I'm here, I could chuck on the old loot and specs and see what's going on in the trunk of this car. Cars have great loots. Apparently you don't, though. I was lied to. Okay, so cheeky 1,000 oil shells shouldn't be too bad. Just give me everything you got. I've been here before. I'm still mad at myself for missing out on 300 of it. Silly by me. Oh, all right. Catch you later, sunshine. Didn't watch you anyway. Look at that, 1,000 on the dot. Plus got a cheeky extra little silver nugget out of that. Don't mind if I do. DD getting in the way again. Well, you know what, DD? If that's the grave you want to hang out in, I'm not going to try and convince you otherwise. Just plug it up so I make the mistake of falling down there again some other time. And I guess, like, if I'm after trees, there's lots of trees here. It's a deforested joint just outside my house to get the same results. XP gogs are on. Start churning it down. Oh my god, that's loud. Feels like it's chainsawing through my bloody brainstem. Oh man, that's vibrating all sorts of me. The chainsaw is definitely a good idea. It is harvesting wood very quickly and not really using all that much gas. This is looking pretty miserable already. Now, I'm definitely glad I didn't deforest just outside my home because I quite like the idea of some greenery around my clock tower. I'll just fly a bit further down along the ground, making sure I have some more woodwork to get myself stuck into. Yeah, this is, I mean, clearly a chainsaw is designed for the job, but even so, this is still pretty bloody impressive. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, that's a lozer! Ow! Don't know how you hit me, but I'll go full Doomarine on your face, and that really should have done some more damage, if I'm being honest. I'm churning away your nose like I've chucked in a mortar and pestle. You'd think you'd take more damage than that. A quick decap with a chainsaw would probably be more of expected. I don't know why. I don't know why a chainsaw is not a good zombie killing tool. It should be peak zombie killing tool. I think I saw some movement. Oh god, somewhere. Did I just crush you to death with a tree? I mean, I didn't know I could do that. I've played a lot of 7 Days to Die, and I didn't know that was a thing. I've been crushed by lots of trees, but apparently I kill zombies. That's worth a cheeky teabag. That's worth a cheeky bloody teabag. A chainsaw may do dick all to a zombie, but a tree coming down. Oh, you're now a zombie pancake. I see you, buddy boy. I see you. Moving through the grounds that used to be your home before I deforested the place, and I'd almost feel a bit bad about that if you weren't pretty intent on deforesting my face. Good God, you were strong. That was a lot of 7.62s going through your chops, and you still managed to pounce on me. Man, cougars are determined these days, aren't they? I'll grab you real fast. I do need some extra meat back home because I'm getting a little bit peckish. Turns out raising all the difficulties to maximum made everything really difficult. Who would have thought? There's a lumberjack coming for me and I don't have the time to kill him with a tree, as much as I would love that delicious irony. That's a bit better. Why didn't that happen with Loza before? That's what you want. You take a chainsaw to the eyebrow, then you sort of squish his zombie. Surely that shit pops like all water balloons left out in the sun all summer long. I'm here for it though. I'm bloody here for it. Speaking of here for it, about to be going for it. I have 6,000 wood. That's what I needed for the first time in my life. I have adequate wood supplies. Let's get home as the crickets start chirping because it's now midday. Pop that learning elixir and get all that XP. Man, I've done a... It takes a lot of trees to get a full stack of wood. That's kind of depressing. I'm coming in hot to my gyro pad. Just kind of slow it down. Bonk into the tower if you have to. I mean, look at that. Didn't even have to bail out of it. That counts as probably the best landing I've had there in a heckin' long time. I think you're still holding on to stuff for me, aren't you? No, you're not. Oh, it's actually my gyro. You might be, though. Yeah, you've got my trading stuff inside you. That's fine. Okay, well, now we're finally back home again. Oh, God, don't break your ankles. Sliding down a ladder. Grip onto a rung or two, if you bloody please. And finally, we can do this thing. I should probably actually organize my shit first. Got a lot of random gubs on me. Need to make sure. Oh, look at that, though. Look at that. 6,000 all across the board. Oh, that's got to be a good time. Just to make this a bit easier for me to keep track of, I'll fill up those slots there with just something random, like my needle and thread kits. But this is it. So, I'm now going to make a whole bunch of stacky boys, because these give, like, 35,000 or even probably even more than that. I think it's even more, like tens of thousands of XP per stack you craft, and you just open it up again and you get all that 6,000 back again. So you can just kind of daisy chain them together and get more XP than you know what to do with. XP gogs are on. I'll quickly use you. There we go. Everything looks a little bit brighter. Got my club in hand. That one, that one, that one, and that one. I'm just going to make sure I go through each one of these and get it done. So how much are you going to give me? It's going to take a little while to do each one of these. 23,500 XP per pop. How could you not? How could you bloody not? So once you've done the first one of each kind, it's going down, which what that said actually. It gives you half as much XP again, so you can't just completely break the game with it. But even so, 10,000 XP per pop, not a bad way to do it. Get all you crafted up. It's going to give me the next one. Oh, I said it's burns going down. Let's talk about the learning elixir I drank like half a year ago. Fair enough then. Once you're all done, that's all of them. So I can now open them straight away, all the way along, and they're ready to go again. I'll go until I have like, until it starts like not being completely worthwhile or until my learning elixir runs out, which shouldn't be too long. But either way, it feels a little dirty doing it this way, but given all the ways that the game tries to dick you back with its own dirty tricks, I feel like this is justified. That'll just about do it, I think. I think this is the last one I can squeeze in. You haven't got 5 seconds left to you. That's okay. I should still get a pretty fat chunk of XP even without the learning elixir going. Let's just see what the next rung of these ones are worth. Like 4,000 each. Okay, that's not particularly too bad. Open all of you guys again. I just did the coal one. Make sure we're doing it all in even stacks all the way through. I think just like 2 more rounds of this and we're good. And that will just about do me. You're down to what, like maybe 2,000? Just under 3,000? That's fine. No need to keep wringing it out. At some point, the stone will stop giving you blood. But now that I have all of that, I finally did what I've been trying to do for a long time. And actually, even more importantly, I can put all you into there. I can finally click the sort buttons. No, not that one. That was the wrong button. That one there. That's the sort button. There we go. It can finally all go into its proper order. And I can chuck you into here and make me a shitload of gunpowder. I've been holding all these resources for such a long time. How many do I need? I need like 90 minutes, don't I? That'll just about do. 90 minutes there. Craft you up. I know like if I had all the points into Demo Expert, I could make a stack, but that's just gonna have to do. Is that actually, hang on a second, because I've done this before and completely binned it. I want you to make me 6,000, because you stack into 1,000 block things. Oh, no, it was 6,000 already. All right, I'm an idiot. It's fine. Never mind. I just didn't want to overload the chemistry station again and lose some of my gunpowder that comes out the other side. It's fine. Just a bit of an oversight. We'll crack on. And in fact, now that I've done that too, I can grab you lot, you, and start cranking out a bunch of concrete as well. Because I have plans that means I'm going to need lots of it, which means turning a whole bunch of this into sand is my first port of call. It's gonna take 12 minutes for 4,000 sand. It's gonna match up perfectly to that. That's easy as. Easy bloody as. Give me that, thank you. The other thing I need to do is grab that fat stack. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll go like 4,500. I'll leave some iron in there for a rainy day because they come around quite often. Grab you, split you in half, and chuck in a bunch of fuel into that one. But I'm gonna need some more steel given I've used all of mine almost already. That can just smelt away, happily as. And I need to go downstairs and continue building the rest of the base defenses. So give me that, give me the wire tool. I don't think I need any more blade traps. I'll probably need some relays. Give me that one, motion sensors as well. Spotlights, maybe later on down the track, but just grab the things you need right now. Could always run back upstairs if I need it later. I'll also take you, just in case there's some digging I need to do. I'm starting to think that if I have walls going up there, potentially even putting... So I didn't really want to do it because it can get a bit iffy sometimes. So putting in a wall on the back side of this platform over here will mean that I can put like my turret about there, which will give me a really good line of sight over like all of my towers. So any vultures at all that show up will be taken care of for me. Which means I'm gonna need this one. I didn't bring any wood with me to make some more frames, but that's okay. Are you gonna be supportive enough for me just to chuck you onto the side up here? You probably will be. Let's go this one, go Rampy Boy, and attach it onto the side like that. Lock in that rotation all the way along. How's that gonna look, actually? It's gonna have a bit of a weird abutment, but we'll see how that works. I mean, it's not too terrible, and it gives me enough overlap that I should be safe from more cops, because they're going to be trying to target the base of these stairs over here to start with, which should put them behind both of these walls. Rather than just make this wall just like a solid block just out of regular cubes, I'm going to try and give it a little bit more personality, because I have to look at it all the time. I'm going to want it to be a bit more interesting than a flat surface. So I'm going to chuck in a couple of these. In fact... Hang on. Do I have like an angled version of you? I do. Inside corner. Come on, game. Keep up with me. I need to get the advanced rotation going and stick along the back there. Like that. So I can kind of give it a bit of like a chamfer around the outside. Use half blocks in the middle. Still going to break the line of sight for the cops. But just going to, you know, make it a bit more interesting than something blocking and bland. I don't think this needs to be especially high. Especially given that like I needed to match the wall at the front here. So I think just what, like 3 blocks in the middle plus the framing using that one. Copy that shape. Now this... It's not supported all the way to the deck. I mean, that's a pillar there that goes down to bedrock, so that's okay. But it is 1 block removed from that, so I do need to pay a little bit of attention to how much weight I'm putting onto this. In fact, while I'm here, give me the half blocky boy. No, not that one there. Get you sat up on your side. Like, come on, keep going. Like that, that'll do. Give me a nice little stairway up to the top as well. Lovely dovely. Yeah, see, they're starting to glow yellow over here, but that should get sorted out when I just chuck on this end piece. Although it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be hard to see where I actually want to put that from up the top. So I'll go down to the bottom. Oh, don't glow yellow, you'll be fine. That one there. Nice. Okay, copy shape, copy rotation, and just fill this out. Gonna take a fair bit of concrete to get this sorted, but that's why I put a whole bunch of that sand on the crafts. Put all of you like that. And that looks pretty good, actually. What about that turret, though? I can just, like, whack the turret up the top. Could I build it into it, though? It's not like a motion sensor where it sticks to the side, unfortunately. That would be way cooler. I suppose if I just stick it up the top, that'll be fine. I just need to make sure it's high up enough and angled up enough that it's not going to shoot the zombies down on the ground. That's the main issue I want to prevent. My sand is, like, half done, so I'll just take what I can out of you, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm making more sand than I have concrete mix, so cement. So that's gonna be the limiting factor there. I'll just get you cranking away now. I'll come back to you later on. You can go like that. You guys can hang out in there. I'll come back for you another time. Nice, sick. Okay, I'll grab I don't actually have much concrete at all right now, nor do I have much cobblestone. Got lots of clay and I just burned through all my stone, but I'll make that work later on. G'day Deeds, excuse me Deeds, just cruising on through. Let's go, grab you and go sort out that wall for us. The first step of the base upgrade is getting done. It's gonna look good. I've got good feelings about this. I can literally see the passage of time with the shadow on the wall here. I'll keep on pushing along. We're like 12,000 experience so far. Maybe could have popped a learning elixir for it. Bonds are mate, level up, level 57, 3 points to spend. But you can kind of tell now why I was so keen on getting those stacks of 6,000 done with a learning elixir. Because, like, yeah, 23,500 experience what it was for the first stack. That's so much considering all the resources and the time it took to get, half of that amount of experience. It's just chalk and cheese. It's just a no-brainer to get that going for you. There we go. Wall done. Looks good. Could use a paint job, but nice and sturdy. I'll jump up the top here. Oh, you're not upgraded, and you definitely should be. Up to concrete like that. And I'll quickly grab my SMG auto turrets. Oh, you were like clicked on the target strangers, and as we now know, the game doesn't understand the close bond that me and DD have, and it thinks that DD is a stranger, so thank God I've had you turned off for a little while. I'll grab you. Might just upgrade you guys while I'm here as well. Having some secondary options isn't necessarily a bad shout. Nice, so I need to put that up onto the top up there. Go like that and like that. That should get us all the way to the top using 2 blocks. Up we go. Lovely dovely. Alright. I don't have any idea on how I'm going to power you just yet, but that is a later Josh problem. Chuck you in there. There we go. You can have that ammo back, so I don't forget about you later. Nice. Okay. And already, that's going to look way more promising. Yes, it's dangerous pointing a robotic gun at my own face, but it'll work out. What's not going to work out, though... Ooh, there you go, is your last man. So I guess if I just run, like I have these things on me for a reason. If I just run some electric cabling underneath the floor, there is a part of me that wants to like dig like a conduit, like a full-on trench underneath all of this. But because I do have those dreams of having like a, some sort of bomb chute down here, I don't want to do anything underground. Plus, as I was talking about the other day, it opens me up to a whole bunch of issues underneath the tower, just inviting them to undermine all that I've done. So if I just chuck you, like in there, I suppose you're reasonably out of the way. My main issue being like if a cop explodes or something, it'll break this pretty easily. That's what I kind of got to plan against, but that should be far enough out of the way. Not many cops going to be exploding at the base of this tower. So that should work. Let's just go. Oh, but I'm going to need a switch for it, aren't I? What are you doing? I've forgotten. What do you actually activate? I didn't put a sign against you. Shit, where do you go? Uh-oh, I've forgotten. Oh, wait, that was for the blade traps outside, wasn't it? Okay, now I can work with that. Let's chuck then another one of you. May seem silly just there, but it's going to keep the wiring out of the way. Now, all I want upstairs is just a clean line of sight. So we'll go from you, grab that, drop downstairs, and go straight to that one. Link that all the way across to them. Just make sure the wiring isn't too bad inside. This one's still kind of getting on my tits, but for the most part, it's looking pretty much okay. And then from there, grab you. Come on, there you go. Keep up with me. Up to there. Yes, it worked! Although I hate that wire. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to do a quick little nipple on the backside of this whole, whatever you want to call this, up to them. And then from you, that one I want to go up to the turret. If I can see it. Nope, too far away. That's fine, just to there. Yes, that worked. Yeah, it fucking did. Nice, Gary! ScoMo's shown up to just ask how things are going. Man, I don't know if I'm just like barely even tickling zombies anymore, but I feel like I'm putting pellets inside their eye sockets and they just do not give 2 fifths of a shit. I've become... Surely the shotgun range is better than that. Surely. Like, they're only a couple of feet away. Nope, no, that was just you. I thought it was someone behind me. Finish you off. Didn't give me any loot, though, you selfish gits. Nice. Okay, well, let's go from you I'm gonna wire each of these blade traps up separately, because the last thing I need is like the bottom blade trap to die, which means the top one will turn off. So no daisy chaining here all the way through, nice and separately. I know there's a single point of failure being that relay there, but it's just gonna have to work out for me. That's a lot of wiring though, but the base is looking pretty spiffy. Here we go, turn you on. I mean, blade traps are going, and I heard someone gurgling around here somewhere, so you're welcome to come and have a squiz at what I've got laid out for you. Come up the stairs that I can no longer see. The width of those wings, actually, is pretty much bang on. Yeah, I know. Please don't shoot him, Tazza. Let him come through and get sliced and diced. What the fuck? Why didn't that? He ran straight through the blades and didn't even cop a tickle. Why? Why do you do these things to me, game? I thought I had it settled, but nah. Alright, well, I have to go and line up my turret upstairs anyway. That is supremely disappointing. There's a couple of them coming up to play with me. I'm a little busy right now, though, so can you all just piss off for the moment? The nighttime spawns are all coming to have a chin wag. I am a little busy, but I do get that extra 5% XP for murdering at nights. Right, you, don't shoot my DD, please. And I need you to be angled up right about there, I think. So any vultures that are swooping down onto the roof of my little bunker over there should get shot before too long. So did you just like make your way across that then? Is that what happened? Alright, I see how you want to play this. Well, if I can grab, not those, is there like diagonal something? Plate diagonal filler, no, this is like a little bit right at the top. I need like, oh, I need you. You are perfect. You go like that and like that. Because I should still be able to shoot through that, but it will push the zombies a bit further out and into the blades, which should work out for my benefit. Although I don't want to put it there instead. I'm not sure. They're both probably good ideas, but which one's better? I'm going to actually go with the original idea. I'm going to use the catwalk railings instead, because there's a little bit less body to them. It's easier to see through. Plus, it's going to mean that I still have like this window down the middle here to yeet some Molotovs. So if I want to set fire, it's actually easy now. I have a backboard. I can throw Molotovs at the backboard over here and set fire to the whole top staging area here. Still have the Gub Zombie. Yes, I do. All the way up to concrete on you lot. I have no idea how you're going to work with zombie pathing and stuff. That should just push you all the way over into the spaghettifiers. This I bloody hope you do, or else all of this has been for basically nothing. I do actually kind of appreciate putting that relay down there, because I can see when that breaks then. Like, yes, I know clearly I could pay attention to the fact that the blades have stopped spinning, but you should all know by now, I am not the most observant spoon in the drawer, so if I can have anything more obvious to let me know when things go awry, that would be good. Got my spikes upstairs as a secondary defense against vultures, but that looks pretty good. Yeah, this is really good, actually. It's coming together really nicely. I'm a little bit low on concrete. It's getting a bit late. I'll see if I can grab some more, though, just to upgrade those walls out there. But what I do actually need to do, grab all of you, and get you cracking along as well. You're close enough to being evenly split, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. What I kind of want to do as well... No, you know what? I'm going to pretend like I've decided against it, when in reality I just forgot what I was talking about. Move on! Just gonna chuck some solid pillars on the end of this to match up to the pillars down below. You're now good to go. I can upgrade you all the way to concrete. I do like that I'm trying to like continue the theme of the walls of the clock tower around the joint, so it doesn't look like I've added onto it too much. Still has like the personality of the place I moved into way back when. That looks bloody sick though. Blade traps in the moonlight. That could be the name of a lovely zombie-themed song. Whatever, I'm not musical enough to try and figure that out. I'm just gonna push all the way through, get to the end. You're all concrete. Didn't run out of cobble either, which is kind of nice, and stack you up at the end. So all I gotta do now is get rid of this like little slot here, break those blocks and replace it with something stronger. And then my front wall is looking really good. That's going to do me for today, I think. There's a couple of things I want to do that I'll probably do overnight. Like, I want to break down the blocks here so I can put like a door or something on the sides of my bunker here rather than this weird looking slot. I'm going through all this effort to block the zombie vision for cops and things out there. I should probably do the same in here as well. Just really cover my hide, almost literally. But I also want to break down... I thought I heard footsteps, but no, it's fine. Want to break down that there and also that little entryway over there because they're like the odd ones out now. I can break them down, clog it up with concrete, and have this all looking right as rain. But I'm gonna have to do that and then come back and build some more of my horde base. Maybe go see Trader Potato and prepare further for the next Blood Moon Horde in the next episode because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you'd like to, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.